Well, Kristian, I know last week was a defeat and your little run came to an end, but it'd be great to start another one now.
Yeah, definitely. Going into the Christmas period, it's going to be busy with fixtures, and it's the best time to start another run, isn't it? What was it, 4 games in the next 9-10 days? So fingers crossed we get off to a good one this weekend.
And were there a few positives to take from last week? Because it was a game on another day that you might even have won.
Yeah, definitely. We like the chances we created. A few of us should have scored 1, maybe 2, but happens in football, doesn't it? So we've just got to keep our heads up and go again this weekend.
They always say this time of year is important and also tough, but tough physically, is it, for a player? Because I think you're playing something like 4 games between now and New Year's Day. Yeah,
it is, like, especially around Christmas time, you get the temptation, don't you? Everyone's out, everyone's eating, drinking, but you just got to stay professional, focus on the job in hand and pick up results, hopefully.
You must be used to that now as a professional footballer, Christmas training.
Yeah, I've been doing, 15 years nearly. It's just the norm, really. I'd rather be playing, to be honest, and out and about doing bits. But yeah, we've just got to keep our heads down and hopefully pick the results up that we need.
You've just given yourself a nice little platform to move away from the bottom end of the table. Obviously, you know, the result wasn't what you wanted last week, but is there still that confidence that won't have been jolted at all by the 𝗬𝗨𝗣𝗣𝗥 result?
No, not at all. Like, if the performance was rubbish, then we'd be like, oh, but it wasn't. Like you say, we could have scored 3 or 4 on another day, but we didn't. But like you say, that's football, and hopefully we'll start again this weekend.
We're coming to the point in the season where you play teams for the 2nd time in a season. So you haven't played Swindon yet, but do you know much about them? They're sort of just above mid-table at the moment.
We'll do all the stuff tomorrow on them. Like, we'll probably sit down for half an hour, 40 minutes, and go through their strengths, their weaknesses, and all that, like usual we do on most teams. But yeah, we'll find out more tomorrow in detail and set up a game plan to beat them.
But it's home advantage, and how important is that? Because the recent home games are good and you've been scoring goals.
Yeah, like you say, what is it? Last 3 home games we've won them all, haven't we? Like, quite comfortably. So, well, maybe not Newport, but the performance was better than the result, I'd say. And yeah, we've just got to get the fans behind us early doors, get working hard, and hopefully get the result we need.
And how are you feeling about your own form at the moment, Kristian?
No, I'm happy, to be honest. I'd like to score more goals, which I think every striker would, but as long as we're winning games at the minute and climbing away from the foot of the table, that's the main thing.
And tell us about your little sort of partnership at the moment with Conor Jennings. You've been playing alongside each other up front recently.
Yeah, I enjoy it. I drive in with Conor every day, so I've known him a few years too, so it does help knowing him, and I think now we've played together a few times, it's set up a bit of a partnership, and hopefully we'll continue to complement each other and pick up the results.
How important is that relationship? You say you drive in together. It might seem like nothing too important, but actually if you get that kind of almost telepathy going when you know what the other one's thinking all the time, how important could that be?
Yeah, subconsciously maybe, yeah, but I don't really think like that. But yeah, just head down, drive in every day with him, talk a lot, and he might take it onto the pitch, I don't know, but it does help, I'd say, yeah.
And we've talked about trying to put another run together, but I suppose at the end of the day, it still comes down to whatever's in front of you next, and that has to be the focus now, 1 game at a time.
Yeah, like, we won't look at anything over the Christmas period now. It'll just be straight on Swindon, and then come Christmas Day or whatever, whenever we're in, it'll be straight on to Salford. So we'll just take 1 game at a time and hopefully pick up the results we need.
So it's busy over Christmas, but if you can get the results, it's so much better.
Oh, definitely, yeah. As long as we, like you say, just pick up the results we need, shoot up the table a bit, and everyone can enjoy the Christmas and New Year better.